Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to be looking at where to stay in Chiang Mai, starting with the very hipster, the very artsy area just 5 minutes north of Old Town Chiang Mai. It is Nimman. But this area, the Nimman area, I've came here because I hear this is where a lot of the digital nomads stay. It's a little bit more modern. It's got all your cool coffee shops, really nice boutique little shops, little cafes. It's got some cool bars. There's malls. It's a totally different vibe than what you've got in the old city. I personally think if you're coming for a first time, stay within the old city walls. That's where all the temples are, all of those sort of sites. But maybe if you want to mix things up, or you've been a few times, you want to change your scenery, you want something that's a little bit more modern, you can come and stay in this Nimman area. So yeah, it really is contrasting areas, contrasting types of stays, I would say. You could quite easily be in a totally different city. It really is different than what you get in that old town. So I'm going to use here as a bit of a base, maybe only about 15-minute drive from the old city walls. I want to get a scooter, go on a few adventures, maybe check out some of the bits around here quite locally. There's an amazing coffee shop which we're going to go to in a moment, and I want to have a look at all the different artist studios, look at the little pop-up stalls and shops that we've got. So come with me and we'll explore the Nimman area. By far the best spot for coffee in Nimman is Roast8ry. I'm attracted by the school books, I must say, but it's a really cool spot. Great atmosphere, good tunes on, always full of locals, just a really ambient vibe. And next door's got a good exhibition on at the moment. It's a cool little art gallery that they've got. Their exhibition's always changing, but the one at the moment is really famous, and I really like the pieces in there. So if you're in the Nimman area, yes, there's loads of coffee shops, but pick yourself to R8, the Roast8ry, little school coffee, or they've won a lot of awards for the fancy artwork, you know, the coffee art. Won awards all around the world for that, so get this on your list. So you can see that this area is definitely the hipster neighbourhood. It certainly is the cool part of Chiang Mai. We've got all these independent stores, you've got the shopping malls, real cool nightlife, lots of local bars, restaurants, some fine dining spots, but also some of the hawker stalls at the One Nimman Mall. So this place really has got it all. And it is just something different. It's a more modern twist and an alternative place to stay rather than within the old city walls, which is what most people tend to do when they're first going to Chiang Mai.
So I always like to come to these food courts in the malls, mainly because in the middle of the day it's got a nice bit of aircon, but there's always loads of choice, and probably too much choice, which is always my problem. I would walk around and around, have a look at what everyone else is eating, and I can never quite make my mind up. So rather than going in the actual food court, I've come in this place next door, which I had seen online, and I've just been to the gym, so bear in mind I'm needing a little bit of a protein fix. And I've seen that they do a tray or like 3 different speciality meats. So it's a Hong Kong Cantonese style restaurant. So you've got your duck, soy chicken, the char siu pork, and I'm having a massive platter of all three. The meats has just arrived, so we've got the duck, the pork, we've got the soy chicken. Great little plate of protein for me there. Trying out the chopstick shells, which are not fantastic. So I'm going to go for the pork first. It's very good. Yeah. The amount of coffee shops there is in this area is crazy as well. It's what all the locals seem to like to do. All hanging out, all of the young sort of Thai people. It's a very, very coffee central place. I have to say this hotel is absolutely amazing. The room, the pool, the bar, the breakfast, and just, I like these artsy sort of places. I like this artistic vibe that you've got going on in the hotel here. So I really would recommend this if you're looking for an alternative outside of the old city walls. I'm in the very artsy Art Mai Hotel, which is located in the Nimman area. And it's not just coffee shops and artist studios in Nimman. We have lots of crafts, lots of handmade clothes and jewellery shops as you walk around this neighbourhood. But the one thing, the really great thing about this place is the food. We've already seen the food hall at the Maya shopping centre. We've also got hawker food stalls at One Nimman that you can see here. So these are real street foodie type places where you can get your cheap eats and your local Thai food, but there's also a lot of real upscale, trendy and quite posh restaurants within this same shopping centre. So really modern complex, really stylish buildings, and a real contrast to what you get in the older part of Chiang Mai. So although Nimman is my favourite area to stay in Chiang Mai because of the nightlife, the coffee shops and the artsy sort of scene and the real vibe that you've got there, you cannot go to
Chiang Mai without visiting the old town and some of the many temples that are there. This is what it's famous for. We've got all of these ancient temples. They've got their unique history and their very individual architectural styles. I've picked out my 4 favourites here, but I do have a full separate video on Chiang Mai, guys. So please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Go check out my Chiang Mai video, but also my Thailand playlist with the many other adventures that I've been on this beautiful country and other Southeast Asia countries such as Malaysia. So I hope to see you in the next one.